Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big Show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're working on trophy achievement Cutting Room Floor for Silent Hill Downpour. Alright, this one is just going to simply require you to complete the Cinema Verite side quest. So we're going to start off over here at the apartment, which if you've been following our videos, it's actually at the very end of the ribbons trophy / achievement. Alright, so there you just saw we touched the movie theater there. I've got this sped up and almost 2 times just to kind of speed through this because this quest is quite the long one. It would have been a 30-minute video or so if I would have let it go real time. So what we're going to do is going to go basically by the movie theater and we're going to head down the way, and I'm going to keep giving you map updates along the way, so hopefully this will help. And we're just kind of venturing around right now, but what we're going to end up doing is we're going to head over to the hardware store, which is right around the corner. In the hardware store there's a couple of key items, one of them being the key to the storage room, another one being the replacement bulb if you are playing the puzzle difficulty on hard or normal, and then there's also a shotgun in here. To put a little icing on the cake, there is also an artifact in here for the art collector trophy. So go ahead and open up the register and you'll obtain the key, which will allow you to get into that back door right there. And then right to your left, you're going to see off in the distance the replacement bulb. So go ahead and grab that replacement bulb. That is the most important thing you can do while in the hardware store right now. Now, keep in mind, you won't need this replacement bulb till later in the mission, but I recommend you get it now so that you're not at the point where you need it and then you have to bail. Now we're just going to simply return back to the movie theater. Just wrap around the corner here. And then I'm going to do a little map update for everybody. We're going to avoid that screaming skanky witch, whatever she is over there. Screaming skanky witch. Head back down the alleyway. And we're going to hang a Louie, and then guess what? We're going to go see a movie. It's matinee time, fellas. So as soon as we enter the lobby of the theaters here, we're going to look to our right. I actually walked right by it. I already missed it. And we're going to grab the film reel. Again, another item we don't quite need yet. But here in a few, we're going to need 3 reels and a replacement bulb in order to activate the next sequence of the side quest. So I'm just kind of running around here. Again, I tried to speed everything up so that we weren't wasting too much time. This bathroom is empty, totally pointless other than freaking you out and detouring you from the objective at hand here. As you can see, there's a bunch of crap blocking the pathway to get into the main theater, but you can also see there's a giant hole in the side of the bathroom here. In that first stall past the hole, you'll see film reel number 2. Go ahead and grab that. Add that to your items of collectibles. And I'm just kind of running around here again. You know me. It's not a Brian Happy Thumbs video if I'm not running around wasting a bunch of your time. No, I'm just verifying there's nothing in here. And then it took me a second. Okay, where do I go? Believe it or not, I did not see the giant hole in the wall. I was fixated on the film reel itself there. So then I kind of stopped and thought about it. Went, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. So there are, once you get into the movie theater, there's a giant screen in front of you. There are 2 stairways, as you can see. There's a door on the right. Then I cut across and just go verify there's nothing in this left room, which save yourself the time. Don't even bother doing it. Unless you're on easy puzzle mode. If you're on easy puzzle mode, that is where the replacement bulb will be, and you don't need to go to the hardware store in the beginning unless you want to get the shotgun. So there's the projector, and here's the projector. Oh, forgot about the mystery item on the wall here. Basically, this is your cue that you need all 3 of the reels, and you're going to use a splicer at some point. We've not found the splicer yet, but I promise you we will. You look around in here, and that last film reel is going to be on the box in the corner over here. It's pretty hard to see. Make sure you get your flashlight on. UV ray might help a little bit. I'm not sure. I obviously didn't use it there. And then next thing on the list is fix the projector. Simple enough. Since we already had our replacement bulb, we're going to go ahead and just toss that in there. Let it do its thing. And now we're going to apply the first of a few movies here. So we're going to go ahead and, once I figure it out, we're going to toss in a film reel here. However, I got a little button happy there. You're actually supposed to play these film reels in a certain order. So the first one is going to be The House on the Lake. So we're going to go ahead and slap that in there. Turn on this super high-tech projector system here. I'm sure it's high def and all that. Now you can see there's actually a screen down on, or an image on the screen. So we're going to run down there, and you actually just walk into it, and it activates this side sequence here. So apparently we're at the house on the lake. I don't see a lake, and I see lots of houses. So whatever. Way to go, Konami. And then we're just going to head into this house here. And just to give you a little hindsight of what we're actually trying to accomplish here, each film reel has a video, and each video takes you to another little area like this. And in each area, there is a tagged number on the wall. You can see it right there. It's number 9. I'm not absolutely sure that you can skip all this and just punch in the code, but I would imagine you can probably just punch in the code. So if I were you, right after you fix the projector bulb and get that first screen rolling, you might just consider punching in the code, which of course you can fast forward through the video and find the answer, or you can look in the description down below and find it as well. So now that we have explored a little bit in that apartment, didn't find anything too pertinent to what we're doing right now, so we're just going to head right back, going to dump us right back into the movie theater. And we're going to rinse and repeat. We're going to go right back up. We're going to switch movie reels. Then we're going to head back down. So you always have to take the movie reel out. And then the next one in line is going to be The Silent Children. So again, if you're following along, you could try to punch in the code right there at that keypad that I just passed. It's right behind the projector. And there's a good chance that you could probably bypass a lot of this running around. However, in the event that it does not work for you, I've got the video all lined up for your viewing pleasure. So here in a few minutes at the end, we're going to deal with that box there, so don't forget about that table and the little wooden box. Yeah, and if you can't tell, I'm totally lost right now. I'm like, where's this number? Number, where are you? Nope, don't got it yet. Quit wasting people's time. Come on, Brian. Get it going. Alright, we're going to look for, oh, there it is, a ladder in the corner and the number 24. Now, remember that number area and that ladder, because we're going to use that ladder in a few minutes too. So now you can see down on the bottom we have 924. It's like Powerball all over again. Alright, swap it out for the last one, which is going to be The Secret of the Attic. Once this bad boy's in, we're going to go down to the screen one more time. Not the last time, but one more time. And the third room. These rooms, believe it or not, are all connected. So we'll get to that here in a minute.
These numbers mean something.
And there's the last number on the wall. It's kind of hard to see. It's almost in the shadows of the bars on the right of the wall there. Number 1. So 9241 is our final sequence. That box is one of the last things you need to do to complete this side quest. So again, all 3 of these rooms totally relevant to what we're going to be doing in a minute. It's not just some random stuff. We'll come back to that. So we've got all 4 of the numbers. You can go ahead and punch them in here. Bing. All right, 9241, and the door opens. Hey, look at that. What does that look like? Looks like DJ table. Alright, no, just kidding. It's actually the splicer. I'm sure you guys are smart enough to figure that out. You will need to have all 3 of the film reels before you can enter the cutscene here. So make sure you grab your last film reel you slapped in there. Don't get confused. I was kind of pissed at first. I was like, what the hell? I have all 3. But in the end, I figured it out. So now you've spliced all 3 of them together, and you have combined to make the uber super awesome Spliced Reel. Alright, now as I try to figure out what the next portion of our journey is here, I go back and I toss an... Oh, shout out to Zip Tie. What up, Zip Tie? I know that often names will pop up and I don't always give shots out, but to be completely honest with you, I remembered that moment, and yeah, there we go. Alright, so all 3 of them spliced together. The final time going to the video screen, and we're going to go right back into the apartment. And once we get in the door, we are going to stand here for a few minutes. I like standing around. Nah, just kidding. Let's roll. Alright, and I'm going to go to the door here. Actually, we forgot. Got to go grab that wooden crank. Wooden crank's in the door to the left, as you just saw me run in there. Once we have that, we can turn and actually proceed through the doorway at the end of the hall and past the number 9 room. First, let me use the crapper, though. Somebody did not courtesy flush, so we'll take care of that so anybody else who comes along doesn't have to deal with that. Alright, see, I failed to notice that there was a door in the door here. Hey, look at that. This is a familiar scene, huh? Alright, and then we're going to walk straight over here to the wooden crank. Or to the box to add the wooden crank. Sorry. We're 12 minutes into a video. I'm, bound to mess up a few times. So once we create the jack in the box, we'll... Oh, snap! What you got? Take that. Don't mind if I do. Alright, now we got the key. Any ideas what that key's for? I'll give you a hint. It may or may not have something to do with that box at the very end by that window. Alright, now head to the ladder. Climb the ladder. And look at that. Look where we are. So we still have that key intact. We're going to run all the way back to the window area. And we're going to go apply that key. Now, one side note too, once you open this, you obviously get a gun. You can only carry 2 sidearms at a time. If you picked up the shotgun in the hardware store and you've already packing the Colt, chances are you're going to be screwed and you're going to have to leave a gun behind here. One might say you leave the shotgun alone so you can come back to it later, whereas this might not, your dropped gun might not be there. Now, one thing that kind of threw me for a loop is that I thought I'd completed the side quest, but I haven't yet. You actually have to return to the movie theater area in order to get it to count. So right off the bat, there's a screamer, as you saw me just absolutely go to town on. 2 times fighting scenes are fun. There's another running Ralph. I'm just going to disappear from him. And look at that. Houdini made his way right out. Didn't ever go in that door there. It slams a bunch, and I'm sure it's something interesting. Never made it in there. To be honest with you, it freaked me out. Hey! Actually, there's running Ralph. Alright, and there we are. Hey, how's it going, man? Oh, it's going good. What are you doing? Oh, bing! Booyakashow. Alright, cutting room floor trophy / achievement obtained. Alright, guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up today. That's Silent Hill Downpour. And we did the Cinema Verite side quest to obtain the cutting room floor trophy achievement. Until next time.